update wind of change introduced a new tech tree, Israeli Ground Forces. In this new tech tree, there are modifications of some familiar vehicles from other countries, as well as vehicles of indigenous design. The first vehicle you get at rank 4 is the M51 Medium Tank. This is an Israeli variant of the good old Sherman, armed with a French 105mm cannon that can shoot heat rounds, making it a viable option when fighting more modern tanks. The M51 can pierce the defenses of almost any target, but probably won't survive any return fire, making it very similar to a classic tank destroyer in this regard. As a bonus, there is also a premium version of the M51 available for purchase based on a different model of the Sherman. We have two French-made light tanks. The AMX-13 quickly made a name for itself as an effective support vehicle thanks to its small size and a powerful gun, which is also equipped with an autoloader, and the AML-90, which is a wheeled armored car and is a good pick for reconnaissance and flanking. Next up is the line of Magach vehicles, which are, in fact, M48 medium tanks imported from the US. These are both reliable and versatile, with decent armor and powerful heat rounds for their 90mm guns. The Magach 2 is more of the same good thing, just with a more powerful engine and a new transmission. Then there's a tank that goes really well with the two Magachs, the British Centurion Mark V MBT, known in Israel as Short. This is also a highly versatile vehicle in its own way. Its maximum speed and fire rate are not as high, but it comes with a two-plane stabilizer and has access to nice APDS rounds. Welcome to rank 5. Just like the previous models of the series, the Magach 6 came to Israel from the US. It's basically an M60 MBT. What makes it different from the M48 is more firepower thanks to a new 105mm gun. And it has more armor in the front, which is always a plus. The Tiran 4S medium tank was created by mounting an American 105mm M68 tank cannon on a body of the Soviet T-54. The result was a unique vehicle combining the strengths of two different approaches to tank design. From the Soviet side, it inherited excellent armor, and the American side gave it an amazing, easy-to-use gun. The Magach 6A and the Short Kal Aleph are both natural evolutions of their predecessors. The American tank received a fortified turret, and the British Centurion was equipped with a 105mm gun and a more powerful engine, allowing the vehicle to run up to 48 kph thanks to a new transmission. Finally, rank 5 also gives us two support vehicles, the Zachlam Tegar, which is an ATGM carrier, and the Hovet self-propelled anti-aircraft gun. The former is armed with first-generation ATGMs and is a good option for attacking targets out of cover, and the latter can quickly clear the sky of helicopters and early jets thanks to its powerful Vulcan cannon. Okay, we climb higher to rank 6 vehicles and immediately see a few familiar faces. There are two variants of the Magach here, the 6B and the Gal Batash, and while the 6B only got a few key improvements like getting access to APFSDS rounds and a stabilizer, the Gal Batash is a whole different story. This tank received a new engine, a laser rangefinder, thermals for the gunner sight, and a laser warning system. Then we get to the ultimate Israeli Centurion, the Short Kal Gimel. Its armor was reinforced with the Blazer package, improving the tank's survivability against ATGMs. It also got access to the M111 APFSDS and was equipped with a laser rangefinder, making the tank more effective in long-distance engagements. There's also one more support vehicle waiting for us here, the Machbet SPAAG. It's basically the Horvat, but with all-aspect infrared tracking Stinger missiles, which is pretty neat. And at the very top of the tech tree, we see tanks of the legendary Merkava series, designed and made in Israel. There are 3 tanks of the series available at rank 6, the 1B, the 2B, and the premium Merkava 2D. All 3 are armed with 105mm cannons and have thermal optics, and second-generation Merkavas are also fitted with the additional composite armor on the turret. Vehicles of this series have a pretty unorthodox layout for an MBT. Their heavily fortified turrets are mounted in the back, while the engine is placed in the front part of the tank. Thanks to that, the crew is really well protected against any hits coming from the front. Finally, at rank 7, we have Merkava Mark IV tanks, a fitting place for the best tanks of the series. Their 1,500 horsepower engine allows them to keep up with any modern MBTs, and their 120mm smoothbore cannon can eliminate any kind of enemy armor. Furthermore, the Merkava 4M is equipped with the Trophy HV active protection system designed to protect vehicles from ATGMs. Israeli Ground Forces tech tree has MBTs and medium tanks for every role on the battlefield. Highly mobile vehicles? Check. Well-armored vehicles? You got 'em. Powerful tracks? This tech tree got you covered. But what are your favorite vehicles belonging to this tree? Come on, tell us in the comments below. You've always kept us enthralled with your comments. Please don't stop now.